Hello, Patricia, Ellie. Well, welcome. Hello, and welcome to my studio. I'm Angelica Turner with Elizabeth Craft Designs, and I am very, very excited to share with you my newest collection, Spring Awakening. You probably have seen it all over social media already. It just hit the ECD website today, and I am very, very excited to show you my designs as well as all the gorgeous samples that I have here from the design team. I showed part of them on the introduction video. You can find that on the Elizabeth Craft Designs YouTube page, and I believe it was also shared by different local craft stores as well. But I have a bunch of samples here to share with you today. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over my camera to show just my table. Okay, so I can go over the different products. Let me see, where are my uh, hello. Hi, Annette. Suzanne. Diane. Hello. Lassane. Anki. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome, friends. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started because there's a lot of samples I have, and then I'm going to try to get a little card done at the end of this video. Hopefully, I have enough time. So this is the first set right here. This is CS393. This is a stamp set. It has a um, decorative image here, and you'll see how it's being used on some samples. My idea on this one was to stamp this on the eggs, and then give them like a more decorative design on them. And I have a sample to show you later. I have several sentiments here: best wishes, spring greetings, welcome spring, just because, bloom with love, happy Easter, Easter blessings, birthday wishes. So you got a lot of different little sentiments here geared towards spring, some everyday sentiments. So that again is CS393 Easter greetings. The next one is 2215 tulips. And on this one, as you can see, I always love having florals in all different sizes. So you have your large size here, all the way to your smallest size, different size leaves in the stem here. So you can create large flowers all the way to small, tiny little flowers for your projects. And these are the florals that I created for the packaging. These particular ones are done with 2 layers and then just shaped all in one direction, so you have the beautiful layered flower right there. Oh, that one kind of came apart. Then we have the 2216 cornflower. And this one has, actually, it looks like I put a bunch of extra ones for the from the second set. Sorry about that. So we got, again, we got the large flower right here, and then we have the smallest flower right there, together with different leaves and stem, flower centers. So you have the option to create different sizes. And here are the samples that I created. So you can see here the smallest flower right here. This is your largest flower, and then the flowers in between. And you can see all the detail on the with the flower centers. Hey, Andrea, how are you doing? Robin? Oh, the tulips. Yeah, they are so easy to create as well. Next one is 2217 Floral Greenery Tree. We have 5 different little leaf branches, or the, so you can see here the different, and they are all a pretty good size. This ones that have the little branches, you can easily cut those apart and use them for smaller flowers. Same thing with this one. You can cut them apart. This one as well. So you have those options with all of these ones. If you don't want to use the whole branch in one piece, you can always cut it apart. Looks like I got this one. This one is the 2218 decorative egg. And for this one, we got the scalloped edge, which is a solid. Then we have the solid egg shape, and we have the decorative piece. So you can use them all together. You can use the scallop and the solid edge to create just a scallop edge. You can use, like here, I just have the solid scallop edge, then the solid piece, and the blue, and then the decorative piece and the pink. So you have different options of how you can use that depending on what you want to create. Next one is, hi Penny, Betty, hello. Betty from Las Vegas, hello Betty. So 2219 decorative oval frame. This one is a total of 4 pieces. So you got your base that you can use to make decorative cards. So you can do that decorative edge card. Then you have your frame, the oval piece, and then your center piece. And you have, again, you have a bunch of different variations that you can use. This was depending uh, how you put together, which dice you put together. If you put together this one with the oval, you create this in one piece. You can use this together with this one, and it creates a different piece. So you have a ton of different options. This is 2220 honeycomb egg. We got 3 sizes here, and let me show you. So this one, the idea is to be able to stamp this on the egg itself. So you can create different patterns on those eggs, and all the eggs fit within that image. So it is a really, they work together very well. You have your little toppers to hang them if you're going to put them like on a garland or something like that. And where are the ones that I had done? So here's some of the ones I made for the packaging. These ones I did cut out of just white finish cardstock and colored one side with a dark pink and the other side with a light pink. And this ones, I believe, have 16 pieces. So you got 16 pieces. And I already have a tutorial on how to put them together. It's on the first video of introduction I did for this collection. There's a tutorial how to do them. And there's also a reel posted on social media on how to assemble these ones. Very easy. And look at that. They're so pretty. I have several samples of the design theme, beautifully decorated. So that is the 2220 honeycomb egg. Hi, Penny. Yeah, but we will have you can watch it later once it posts 2221 decorative dimensional basket. So this one, again, you have your decorative base, your handle here with a decorative piece, and then the solid piece, and then different options for your panels. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different panels. And those give you different options. For example, right here on this one I created just as a sample. We got basically, this is the base. the white is the base. It has the tabs that you glue together to the base, and then each side. Then we did the decorative one on top, and then on the inside, no, that's not it. Where's my solid one on the inside? It looks like I'm missing it. So on the inside, I cut a solid one, which is, let me get this one right here. And I like doing this solid one, which is the full size, because then it covers all those, the little flaps that you glue into each panel. So this little flap, once you put it together, then you go ahead and you put a solid one of this, which is this size right here. I have from Bellam. So you put that one, and then you don't have any. See how pretty that looks? You don't have any tabs that you can see. And then you can finish that off with either like a stitch panel, another decorative if you want it. Not to mention, it makes your basket much sturdier. As you can see, I used the decorative base right here. And on this side, I did it a little different. I just did the stitch panel on it. Another thing you can do is you can use the base and the decorative together, and then you could put a panel of vellum there. So you have kind of a see-through. You can do this in vellum. You can do this in transparency. So you have a lot of different options. You can place two of them together, two of the panel dies together, and you can do a small frame as well. This one ended up cut out of the same color, but you could do something like that. So you have a lot of different options of how to cut the panels, how to embellish each panel on your basket. And then your handle, so this is the size of the handle right here. You can easily make it longer. This is the length I use here. So you have this is the original size. And when you cut it, instead of cutting the whole thing, you want to make sure that when you place the handle on your cutting, so I'm going to pretend this is my cutting plate, cut it off, leave about 1/2 inch off that cutting plate, cut this section, then move your die over, making sure you align the other half to this part. And then when you run it into the machine again, make sure the top piece, that edge of the die, is off the cutting plate, and then you cut the other section of it. And that way you can make your handle as long as you want. So this is basically 1.5 cuts right here to make this length. And so that's another option, that another option, yeah, you can do with the handle of the basket. And this collection is actually a very special release because it's a collaboration between my line Paper Flowers and Josette's line Cute and Whimsical. And for this collection, Josette created this gorgeous, super adorable little bunny. It's 2222 bunny. And as you can see, you have a bunch of different options with this, a lot of little pieces. You have options of how the bunny is sitting down. You have the legs in the front. You have the little arms over here. You got different outfits for it, little basket. You have different options for the ears as well, not just up, but you got the folded ear, the ear down. You get the little bunny bud that you can place among florals. So you have a lot of different little options with this cutie. This is one I just did real quick the other day, playing with it. And as you can see, it's a really nice size. So that is, again, 2222 bunny. So that is all the different elements or different sets of this collection. Let me move things a little bit out of the way so I can show you guys the different samples that I have here. Oh my goodness, we already went through like almost 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to start with a couple of items that I made. I had some time the other day and I made a couple of things. Oops, I just lost a little egg on the floor. And then let me bring some stuff over here that I want to make sure I show you because I have them on the side and I don't want to forget that I have them here. So as you can see, there's all this beautiful stuff. Let me get some more of the samples real quick here because I have baskets full of stuff. Okay. What's everyone doing? Yes, Katrina, the bunny, it is adorable. Okay, so let's start with this one. This is the eggs, and this one is from Petra. And you can see, look at the decoration with all the little florals on the top. And she used all three sizes. So we got the large, the medium, and the small. Beat it together with these gorgeous beads. Look at that. It is gorgeous. It's all cut off out of pattern paper. So you have the light side and the darker side. So, I mean, just beautiful. I just love the attention to detail. Let's see. So this is the one I created. Let me find the stamp. This is this is the medium size. And what I did is I took pattern paper. Um, this one is from the garden party, and I made sure it had a very contrasting color. So one side is green and the other side is pink. And I ended up actually cutting a lot more sizes. I did 20 total, and I stamped this image, um, die cut it and stamped it with Versamark ink and heat embossed it. So each panel has been heat embossed with gold embossing powder. You can see all the detail there. And then, of course, I finished it off with some gold filigree pieces, beads, and then the hanging ribbon. So as you can see, I just love how this turned out. And that was my idea from the beginning of the stamp, that image. So you can add more detail to those, to the honeycomb egg. And again, this is the medium size. I want to try another one where I do less layers in there. And so this right here, it's more open. So the less layers, the more open this area will be in between each layer. So that is one of the samples I created, and I wanted to make sure I use that stamp the way I had envisioned it when I designed it. This is another one I did. I took the panels from the basket, and instead of doing the 8 panel, the regular size, I just did 4 panels. I just cut a little piece for the base that matched the size of the width of the panel out of pattern paper with white cardstock, and then the little florals, and then the egg. I just put a little bit of tissue, green tissue paper in there, and then the egg. This one I did out of pattern paper. So we got light blue and darker blue there, and then the florals. These are the, I'm going blank on the names. The cornflower. So the cornflower, I just did it in pink with some of the greenery and a little bit of glitter there. So that's another one. This one, it's from Susan. Just love. Look at all those tiny little flowers on the base of this. Isn't that gorgeous? And then she did tiny little pearls in the centers of each flower. Pattern paper, and on this one, see, you can see here how open it is. You can see more of the design of the paper, and then she did glitter on the edge of all those layers. Absolutely stunning. I love it. Let's see here, looking for places to put these. This one is amazing. Jacqueline did this one. This is the cornflower. Just the way she used it, look at that. Absolutely stunning. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yes, Diane, the small box for a table name holder. Yes. Oh, wow. I love that idea. Yeah, that is an excellent idea, Diane. So that right there, sorry, I think it was out of the screen there. But look at that. Isn't that stunning? Okay, so I am going to try to move through some of the other samples a little bit quicker, so I have some time to do the, let me get the other samples here. I have some baskets here to show, and then I'll go on to some of the cards. So this one right here, it's the decorative egg. Look at that, and I think this is Monica. She created this one. Isn't that gorgeous? And it just kind of stands. So it has a little stand, so it stands as a like home decor. Beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous piece. And I have this one right here. Let me move this one out of the way so I can get it in screen. This one is from Susan. And look at that. Beautiful. The bows, the little florals right there. The tulips over here on this side, and then of course she decorated the inside with the stitch panels, the outside with a decorative panel. The handle, she did the decorative on the outside and the inside, and I think this is uh two the handle cut twice for this height, which is gorgeous, gorgeous. And with that many layers, it makes it very sturdy. This one is from Rashni. Here she did the panels and she foam dotted them so they are not flat. They have a little bit of dimension, and then she got a partial panel out of white and gold to add more detail to that. Can see the inside, and here you can see what I was talking about, doing this panel solid on top of your main panel, because then you cover all the gluing tabs that you glued to each other, and it gives you such a nice clean finish. Not to mention it makes your basket much sturdier. And then look at the gorgeous cornflowers. Beautiful. These are cut out of vellum. They are stunning. And then the all the little leafy branches right here from the greenery. Gorgeous sample. There's this one is from Monica, and these are the tulips shaped completely different. So you can take the tulip and you can shape it as a tulip. You can shape it differently, and look at that. Gorgeous. You have all the greenery, you have the decorative panels here. Again, the whole base of this basket is done out of pattern paper, and then with all the white detail on it. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Can everyone still see everything? It looks like my screen kind of froze on me a little bit. So I just want to make sure that you guys are still seeing me okay. And here's this one from Rihanna. I love how she placed the little bunny there with the cornflower. And look, the cornflower on this one is shaped completely different. So it makes it a complete different flower. Again, you got the basket out of pattern paper with the different um, decorative panels on the inside. She used the stitched panel to decorate it. And then, of course, you have your handle. Gorgeous, gorgeous work. Let me get this out of the way and move on to some cards. And you can see how many samples I have here. Okay, so here's our first one. This one is from Rihanna. Look at that. She went ahead and brought in the little bucket from about a year ago that I did. Love how she did the rustic finish on it. And look at the little bunny right there hiding behind it. It's adorable. The cornflowers with the uh what is it? Uh I'm going blank again on the on this one. Um, but here, I mean, it's gorgeous. The paper, this one is from the uh garden party, no, evening rose collection. Oh, and talking about paper, make sure you guys check out the website because right now you can get the whole um collection, the buy it all bundle for the collection for 20% off, as well as there's a special paper bundle that has the garden party, the evening rose, and the pretty pastel papers for a 20% um, discount on it. And those papers go beautifully with this collection, with the spring collection. This one is from Susan. Look at that. I just love, love, love the pop of purple with the blues. Isn't that gorgeous? And you can see how she did use the decorative frame here, the border with the florals, and then the sentiments. Beautiful work. We got more bunnies. This one is Rashni's. You can see here the stamped image. She did it in gold and hidden embossed. And then the little bunnies, little girl and boy with the little baskets with carrots. Isn't that adorable? Just gorgeous. And we have one here from Janet. This is Janet. And you can see here the cornflower shaped a little bit differently. We have the border right here from the basket. You can use it on a card as a border. It doesn't have to be used just on the basket. The happy birthday sentiment. And then, of course, your little greenery branches right here. Beautiful, beautifully done. And then we have a little bunny right here. Very colorful little guy here. This one comes from Kathy. Yeah, Kathy. She is part of the Cute and Whimsical design team for Josette. And look at that adorable bunny. The little basket, the Easter egg. So you can see all the little different elements used here with happy orange paper in the background. Gorgeous little Easter card there. Um, Oh, they're collapsing on me. This one is from Rihanna, and this is an Easter card. We got the tulips here, the Easter egg with a very shabby, chic look on the paper. It looks like she used the Evening Rose collection, I think it is, this blue right here. I think it's a combination between the Evening Rose and the pretty pastels. But look at that, gorgeous. Okay, this one is from Monica. Isn't this beautiful? So this is a shaped card. So as you can see, the shape, she used the shape of the decorative egg with the cornflowers. She used several sizes here, the large, the medium, the very tiny ones right here, the white ones, and then of course, a combination of several of the greeneries. We have another little bunny here, and this one is from Anita. And this is a an easel card. Look at that, beautiful. So you get the little bunny right here, and it had glasses. I'm not sure which set the glasses came from. Pretty sure Anita can tell us. Hey, Roshni. Hey, Karen. Cindy, welcome. So we got the cornflowers. I love how she did the cornflowers with pink pattern paper and then the white leaves. Isn't that gorgeous? Very, very pretty. We got, let's see, which one is this? Is Monica's as well. So we got the tulips here, and she took the flower centers and stamped in yellow for that center of the flower. So again, another variation of the tulip. Here are the smaller tulips, larger size, medium, and then a combination of the greenery with a decorative egg and the front. And this is the border for, or the handle for the basket. This one, oh, this is Monica's again. I guess I kind of bunched them on together. So this again is the tulip. A little bit different. She stamped the centers again with the flower centers, and then used some of the greenery, the decorative border. But you can change the shaping of a flower slightly, and it just makes a completely different flower. And look at this one. This one is from Anita. So we got the cornflowers, different greenery right here, that little flower centers, and then you can see the handle right here, the decorative handle for the basket, and this is the base of the basket. So she used it as the uh, main focal piece on this very, very unique card. And then this little box right here. This one is, I lost your guys' comments. Oh, yes, Brenda, the easel card. I love the easel card. It's gorgeous. So this little box is from Rashni. She used the base of the basket to create the focal piece on the top of this. She cut it into different, gold is full, and then cut the white and then trim parts of it so you can see the gold. And then it's got this little floral arrangement inside. Look at that. So we got the cornflower right here in purple. These white ones are the tulips. She just shaped them a little different. And you have a completely different flower. These the tulips are made out of vellum, I believe. Yeah, it looks like vellum. And then of course you have all the greenery. Best wishes right there. So that is, this particular little piece is from Rashni, and I'll show you a little bit of, you can see all the detail that she put into all that little box. So let me get this one out of the way. Oh my goodness, and I have another one. So let's see if I can get through this and then put together the card. As you can see, they did an amazing job. I got so many samples. I had to break it into the two videos to be able to share everything with you. But this one comes from Janet. Look at all that sparkle. Oh my goodness, I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Tulip flowers right here. The base of the card is, of course, the decorative egg, and then you have the Happy Easter sentiment right there. I just love how pretty this is and sparkly. Okay. And look at this one. Isn't this adorable? This one is from Kathy. And you got the little bunny right here. Looks like it's just kind of jumping into its little bunny home. You got the baskets, the little carrots, and then some of the greenery to decorate around it. I just love the creativity on this one. And then, of course, the little welcome spring sentiment right there. Absolutely darling. Okay, we have another one here. This comes from Monica. And this made with a decorative frame, the cornflowers, And then all the flowers and the leaves are cut out of pattern paper, so you can see all the variations of the colors there. And then it looks like she just did a little bit of shading and coloring on it, and it's a shaker. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a shaker card. So this piece right here is an actual shaker card. Very, very creative. Thank you, Monica. Okay, then we got this one from Diane. Uh, isn't this so pretty? I just love that she only used the side view of the cornflower. It's just so elegant. Isn't that pretty? Love the colors here. She used the papers. I think these ones are from the Brides collection. Yeah, but I just, beautiful, beautiful card. Okay, look at this one. Ah, gorgeous. This one is from Robin. We got the basket here from about a year or so ago. The tulips. The paper is from the Garden Party collection. Look at those colors. They go beautifully together. You got all those spring colors. So this one's from Robin. Ah, look at this cutie. Petra made this one. I love the colors. It gives it this vintage kind of feel to it, right? Oh, and look at this. So you can just kind of stand it. I don't know if you be able to see it, but can just stand like that. So you got the little bunny right there, the cornflower, and of course all the little, some of the little greenery in the background, and then of course the decorative frame and base there. Very, very pretty and elegant. I love the color combo on that one. Yes, they do look like carnations, Chris. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you can. And again, just depending on how you shape them, the cornflower could be made into a carnation. You just kind of crinkle it a little bit more. This one is from Rashni. Look at that. She created this whole background with the handle of the basket. So she just did, it looks like it's 2 layers each, one in gold, one in white, and then just glue them close together and you have that beautiful decorative background. Look at that. And then of course you have your decorative egg right here, the gorgeous little bunny with a little basket, and then the cornflowers made from vellum, and then of course all the greenery, and then some of the evening rose pattern paper right here. That is gorgeous. I love the idea of using the handle to create a decorative background. Here's another card from Monica. This is the cornflower right here. Just the one, this is, looks like 2 layers. Yeah, 2 layers offsetting your petals and then your centers. And then of course you have all the greenery and the smaller, the tiny little flower right there. And then of course the handle right here, the decorative handle for the basket, and then the oval centerpiece of the frame. And then with the spring greetings right there. Gorgeous. I love the blues on that. Oh, almost there, almost there. And I'll be able to share everybody's. This one is from Jacqueline. Look at that. That is she used the tulip. She used the tulip to create this gorgeous flower. Look at that. A poppy flower, it looks like. Yeah, I believe it's a poppy flower. Um, she used with love, bloom, the frame. She gave it this very, very kind of vintagey, the stretch with some metallic, looks like wax ink or something like that. But I love that. Gorgeous. Okay, and I have another card here from Monica. This one, it's the tulip again, shaped and colored a little different. You got the smaller flowers here, the larger flower, the greenery. You got the decorative egg right here. That is beautiful. And these panels right here that you can see the decorative, that's actually the decorative little panel from the basket. So she used some in the background to make kind of a white decorative border behind the egg. I love that idea. Okay, so I got a couple of more items here. This one comes from Anita. Look at that, gorgeous. These are the cornflowers, shaped a little different. The decorative frame with some of the leaves. The little spring, welcome spring right here. Beautiful. And then I have another one, another little box from Rajni. This made out of the decorative egg, vellum cornflowers with all the greenery. And it has a little surprise in there as well. Look at that. The cornflower, the wheat pieces, the greenery fillers right there. Gorgeous. Look at the colors on that. I love the color combination. Going to put this little guy back in there. And then you can see the detail on the egg. So she used the solid piece with the scallop edge of the egg to make the top and bottom, and then just created the box from that. And then as well as the decorative piece right here cut from gold and blue. Looks like there's gold, blue, and white there. So you have a very, very sturdy piece. Okay, I think that is the last sample I have. So I'm going to bring out the stuff that I have here and hope that I can get this little card together. Yes, Diane, Rajni is the queen of boxes. She always creates gorgeous, gorgeous boxes. So let's see. So I wanted to create a card with the cornflower. Let's see, how's everyone doing? And how much time do I have? 15 minutes. Okay, we can do it. Cindy. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Yes, and the samples are just amazing. Everyone, I mean, I received so many samples from the design team, and it's just everything just gorgeous, gorgeous. I am missing some of my brushes. Let me get them real quick. Okay, let's see. So I have already a bunch of pieces here that I colored ahead of time um, and did some shaping. So I have, let's see if I can get this stuff together so I know what I'm doing. So for the paper, I'm using paper from the Evening Rose. I wanted the blues. I went ahead and cut a couple of panels of pattern paper. This piece is the stamp, stamped on vellum with Versamark ink and heat embossed with the distress embossing glaze. So it's an embossing powder, but it is not, it's a little translucent. So I have, and this is the Uncharted Mariner color. So did heat emboss that, and then I just took a pair of scissors and trimmed the edge around around the edge of the design. So that's going to be my panel right there. And then for all my florals, let me grab all my pieces here. I did cut a piece, the decorative handle piece that I wanna, I think, place somewhere around there. And then for my flowers, Here's one of the completed florals, and these ones are done. So I want to go ahead and color these real quick for you so you can see how I color them. So I'm going to start with, so for this one, I'm doing some distress oxides. So I'm going to start with the speckled egg, and I'm just going to color the whole flower in the speckled egg color. Hasta. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Yes, I love color. I love mixing and matching. Keep losing your guys' comments. Okay, let's see. So let's get this colored here. So once I do the speckled egg, then I'm going to go ahead with my other blue brush. I'm going to do some price ribbon. So that is, so here's one already colored. So you can see some of the light color, the blue, and then I will add some of the purple to that. So the blue, I kind of start with the darkest on the edges, and this is the back side, so I'm kind of going to cover the whole, most of it with blue. Okay, now from the front, I'm going to add the color from the tip of the petal and then kind of blend it in. So you can see the blue darkest at the edge and then just kind of blend it in to the lighter color. And I am going to use a smaller brush here, this one, and I'm just going to put blue in the center. And you know, with florals, it depends how much time you have, how much time you wanna put into coloring. I love coloring, so I always find myself putting a lot of time into the coloring. So here is the blue. So you have your light color, then you have the blue on the tips, and then the center. And then I'm going to come back and put some purple, and this is the wilted violet. So with the purple, I'm just going to touch it a little bit here and there. There's no right or wrong. I just want a touch of that purple. And it can be, you know, more on one petal than the other. There's no, again, there's no right or wrong here. So here is the, with the purple. You have a little bit of variation in color there, and that's kind of what I was going to, what I had in mind. So let me get stylus and a mat so I can shape these. Now for the shaping, so for the, like you saw in most of the samples for the corn flour, and you can put as many layers as you want. This one right here only has, so it's got 2 sets of layers, so total of 4 flowers. So I think some of the like the florals that Rajni had 3 sets to each, so it had like about 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one flower, turn it face down, and then shape on the back from the tip to the center. Very easy, doesn't require a lot of dimension. Then this one, same thing. The shaping is going to be from the tip of the petal to the center. Okay. So now to put them together, let me get my glue. Okay, when you glue them, you're going to put glue in the center like that. And then you're going to just kind of align the petals. So you're just gluing the center and then aligning all your petals like that. Thank you so much, Jane. Okay, so now you have two sets, and like I said before, if you want a fuller flower, then you can do 3 sets, like 2 of the large and then a smaller set. So now that we have those 2 sets, then we're going to put more glue in the center of this one. And the difference here is when you glue them together, you're going to offset them like that. So you're going to offset your petals, and then you have something that looks like that. And then if you wanted to, you could put a smaller flower, a smaller layer there, a smaller set of 2, and then make it a fuller flower. So it all depends how many, if you want to make it a fuller flower, a simple flower. I mean, you have a lot of options. This is the center of the flower. So I did several pieces, colored them all, and then I did put a little bit of glitter on the tips right here of these ones. I don't know if you can see them. And I did some mini prills in the center. And I think for this one, so for the centers, I used the Baby It's Cold prills, and they are, you can see there are different shades of blue, like from all the way from dark to light. And then for the glitter, I used the Silk Microfine Glitter Cool Diamond. I just wanted a little bit of a slight touch of sparkle on that. So I'm just going to put some glue on the center of this. And where's my tweezers? And I'm just going to press this down into my flower, into my corn flower. And that completes my largest flower. So I have 2 flowers here, as well as some of the small ones. The smallest one in the set, I did 2 flowers for each and glued them together. I did color some of the leaves as well, and some of the stems for the flowers, and a lot of leaves, and then some of the wheat stalks here as well. Everything colored with distress oxides. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. So let's see. Let me glue my pattern paper. So these panels right here, I got from the Evening Rose collection. I like the blue, goes very well with the blue of the cornflower, and I like this aged or distressed. I went ahead and edged the or ink the edges with some of the price ribbon ink on these, just to get rid of the white core. Let me see where I want this to sit. Okay. So I'm just going to go down like kind of the center part right here and put some glue on these pieces. And I'm going to have to trim the edges once I glue it down. But I want to just go ahead and center it. So when I trim it, and I didn't want a darker color on that. I just wanted a light color. Let me see if it's centered. Not all the way. It's a little off. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, so now I'm just going to take the scissors and trim this. Same with this, the bottom piece over here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put some glue right here because it's going to lift and it's going to tear now. It looks like I lost you guys' comments again. Thank you, Petra. Jane, thank you so much. Okay, so now that I have that, now I wanna go ahead and center this blue panel. Make sure it's not upside down. Okay, so here's our blue panel. And then this panel is also going to be centered. I'm just going to put some glue around the edge. So I'll be hiding behind the embossed line. Okay. And center that. And you can see it a little bit, but once it dries, it'll be completely clear. So I'm not worried. Not to mention, I will have the flower arrangement on top of this. Yes, Anna, the design team did such an amazing job. I mean, yeah, they did a gorgeous, gorgeous job. Okay, so now, okay, ooh, it's already a little bit past 12. I'm going over a little bit. So sorry about that. But I think we can get it all done here. I can make it. I'm missing a little piece and I can't find it. Oh, there it is. It was in the little container over here. So this little piece right here is for the side or the smaller flower. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this one together. And I wanted to kind of do that, kind of squish together, I guess. So I'm going to put some glue in between these ones and kind of press them together. And then take this and do that. So we have something that looks like that. This one is just two flowers, aligned, colored and aligned together, shaped in a line like I showed you that layer. And then I just folded it in half. So once you fold it in half, then you end up with something like this. Okay. And I think I'm going to go ahead. Let's see here. This is my tallest one. And this one. So I want to be able to have these three, have the flowers, that, and then tuck the different leaves and smaller flowers around this. So I want to be able to have, I want to start with the largest flowers for the arrangement, because they'll be the focal piece. So I'm going to glue this one's just a little bit at the base. That way, if I need to tuck stuff behind them, I can do it easily without having to tear things or lift things. And I think this one I'm just going to put it a little bit lower. And then the wheat stalks, I'm going to kind of tuck them in back here, like that. This one higher. There we go. Okay, let's put some glue on this one. And then place it so I don't lose where it's supposed to go. Okay, same thing with this one. A little bit of glue. Okay. Hopefully am I still live? I'm not, I haven't been. Yes, I'm still, okay. Okay, and then I have this one, so I'm going to cut them, separate them, so I have more control of where they will go. I know it's like a little flower, and then I have all these smaller ones. So I think this one is going to go there. Put some glue on the back, and then make sure I have that in place like that. Large flower over here. Make sure I press that down. Okay, medium flower. I'm just going to put, and this is like at the halfway down that stem, which is fine. It's getting covered by the other flower. And I'm going to have this leaf back here as well. So I'm just tucking this one behind the two flowers. And this is why I like doing the larger florals first, because it's a lot easier for me to move the leaves, or tuck the leaves and arrange the leaves behind the large flowers. Once you have the large flowers in place, then it's really easy to just kind of take those leaves and just kind of tuck them behind it. As you can see, I had to rearrange that one, so I did that. And then I have this smaller one. back here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I just need to add some of these other little leaves here, and probably some of these little flowers. And what I'll do is I'll finish that off camera, and then we will post, I'll post a finished project later. Let me switch my camera here real quick. Thank you so much for joining me today. Sorry I went over my hour limit, but I'm so grateful for you taking the time out of your busy day to joining me. Thank you so much to all my design team members. They did an amazing job with the samples. Hope to see you next time. Take care. Have a great afternoon or evening, depending on where you are in the world. Thank you so much. Goodbye.